Ramadi, the capital of the Sunni stronghold Anbar province, fell to ISIS militants on May 17th. Hundreds of both Iraqi police personnel and military forces abandoned the city, prompting the Iraqi premier to order Iranian-aligned Shiite militias to join the fight to win back control. Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi called on the al-Shaabi, also known as the Popular Mobilization Forces, to march to Ramadi, echoing his strategy during the Tikrit assault earlier this year. Currently on standby in Habbaniya, 20 kilometers from Ramadi, the predominantly Shia militia coalition had previously been kept out of Anbar to avoid alienating the majority Sunni population of the province. There is fear that an assault by a Shia majority force on a Sunni-dominated city may lead to sectarian violence and further exacerbate tensions between Anbar tribes and Shia militias. Anbar tribe leaders have vocalized their concern over the presence of Shia militias in the province. Sheikh Abdul Razak al-Dulaym, leader of the largest tribe in Anbar, recently said, "We warned of the popular organization entering Anbar and specifically Ramadi. If they enter now, it will cause a civil war." Meanwhile, council members of the Anbar governorate, composed of several local tribes, were pressured to welcome the PMF by al-Abadi's government. Despite fighting the same ISIS threat, the discontentment of the Anbar tribes with the Shiite militias is not unmeasured. Militias have been widely criticized over accusations of being Iran's proxies and committing extrajudicial killings of Sunnis, as well as looting and torching Sunni property, charges militia leaders deny. According to an Amnesty International report published in 2014, claims that the conduct of Shiite militia amounts to war crimes. Militias have been armed and/or allowed to be armed by the state. Successive governments have allowed and encouraged militias to operate outside any legal framework, and they have not been held accountable for the crimes they have been perpetrating. The report also states that the central government has been turning a blind eye on the activities of the Shiite militias and is largely responsible for the laissez-faire. Sunni tribal men worry that Ramadi will witness the same type of sectarian, unregulated, and unaccountable behavior seen in Mosul and Tikrit by the militias. The United States, Baghdad's important ally, recognized Ramadi was a setback and that the Shiite militias now had a role to play as long as they are under the control of the Iraqi government. But the White House also understands the fear of the Anbar tribes. In early May, the U.S. was prepared to offer a $75 million to push forward the training of specifically Sunni Anbar tribes. This came as a threat to the Shiite leaders, including Grand Ayatollah al-Sistani, a wide-revered Shiite cleric, and Iranian-backed Muqtada al-Sadr. They observed the move as an attempt by the U.S. to destabilize the current balance of power between the Shiites and the Sunnis. Sadr has threatened to mobilize a powerful Shia militia, forcing the White House to rethink its strategy at fear of breaking up the already ruptured country. During the Ramadi offensive, Obama returned on his initial idea of arming the Anbar tribes directly and provided the central government with weapons instead. While the ISIS threat remains very real, Anbar tribes are vigilant to keep the al-Shaabi outside of the Anbar province.